is Marshall, and thank you for watching. For those who are new, welcome to the process. I know, don't kill me. Please give me mercy. I know it has been a long time since you've seen me or my husband. We're coming back. I promise y'all, we're coming back. A lot of things has been happening. It's a lot. It's a lot. But trust and believe, we're coming back. This lighting. Oh, let me see if I can. Looks much better like this. Better? Yes. So, let me tell you what happened and the reason why I deleted my real estate and business videos or channel on YouTube. Well, long story short, I hope. I went into real estate, quit my job, all that jazz. And yes, I got a couple of sales here and there, okay? But then it stopped. Like, pump the brakes. What's going on? So this was, you don't work, you don't close, you don't get paid. So I've been working my behind off. I was marketing, doing social media reels, doing Facebook posts. I mean, y'all, I was emailing every Monday, very consistent. Everything I knew to do, I was doing it. From educating myself to taking courses, you name it, Marshall was doing it. So it got to the point where I wasn't seeing anything for a long time. And it got hard. I'm not going to say up here a lot of you, it got hard. But what I didn't do, I never questioned whether God told me to go into real estate. That part was solidified. That part I knew. But I knew something else wasn't right. Something wasn't going right, and I just couldn't put my finger on it. However, my spirit was just like, something's not right. I'm doing all this work, and I'm not seeing any results. I'm not seeing any sales. I'm not seeing any closings. I'm not seeing people, nothing. It's like it came to a sudden halt, and that was it. Fast forward, after all my spiritual turmoil and trying to figure out what's going on. I won't say I was depressed, but I was very, my spirit was down, trying to keep myself, encourage myself in the Lord. That's what I was doing. And even Rito, he saw it. He knew I was going through. So one day I was in the shower, and y'all know when you get tired of being sick and tired, you start stepping back. Well, you should reflect, pray, and ask what the heck is going on, because there's something going on. Because at this point I'm thinking, okay, Marshall, I've gotten off path. I'm in sin somewhere. Where do I need to repent? I'm thinking all this stuff, and we should. We're not perfect. I don't know where people get that from, because we have a relationship with God. People think we perfect. That's why we have a relationship with God, because we not. Okay. Because if we was perfect, we wouldn't need God. Put a pin in that. All right. But when God tells you to do something, you see the fruit of it. You see where people are being, helped, assist. People's lives are changing. You see that. When you don't see that, you gotta reevaluate, because that's not how God gets the glory, right? So I'm in the shower, yo. I'm not even sitting up here lying to you. I'm not. I heard as clear as day, you have neglected my business. So I'm sitting up here trying to figure out what you talking about? What you talking about? I've been doing this and that and all of this marketing, and I've been talking to people, trying to network. What do you mean I've been neglecting your business? I don't get it. What do you mean? Of course, you ask questions. He let you ponder, because he sure don't answer right back. Not for me. Not in this situation. So of course I'm reflecting, trying to figure out, okay, God, what you talking about? I've been doing all this, and this. I'm going down the line of everything I've done as if he doesn't know. We so funny. Okay. So of course I'm pondering on that. My husband comes in. Y'all, he comes in the room and he says, babe, when the last time you have designed a journal? When the last time you worked on a journal? Now mind you, I'm already frustrated, irritated, and aggravated. All the Vedas. And he comes and asks me that. I'm thinking about real estate. He's talking about some journals. And so I tell him, well, I can't do anything if God doesn't give me anything to do. If I don't flow, because he doesn't give me anything to flow with, how am I going to flow? So with an attitude, of course, I apologize later. And I said, and he walked up, he said, okay. He walked out the room. While I am writing, trying to figure out what's going on, y'all know that, God can speak to us and we not pay attention because we over here and we should be over there. That's what was happening. Bam! Quickly, he said, you have neglected my business, which was designing these journals for people who need them. He gave me this assignment to do back in 2017, and I stopped in my tracks because I was so focused on real estate, because I thought real estate was my business, but I was wrong. And it came clearly, it started flowing clearly. I started hearing God's voice, because now I'm in a position to hear him, to listen, to really listen, shut my mouth and listen. And I heard it as clear as day. He said, real estate is not your business. Real estate is your job. The journals, that's my business. And if you take care of my business, I'll take care of the job that's going to fund my business. Did y'all catch that? I had it twisted. So when I got that revelation, I was like, oh my God. I done been wasting all this time thinking that, real estate was my business. I'm going to build my real estate business. I want my real estate business to look like XYZ. I want to be prosperous and I want to be successful. I want to do this and that. And all along, God was like, no. Nope. So after I got that revelation, y'all know me. Marshall be like, okay, God, I'm on it. I made that shift. Listen to the words I'm saying. I had to release everything I thought I was supposed to be doing so that everything that God wanted me to do flows. And when it starts flowing, that's when the glory starts showing. Think about what I'm saying. Because remember I said, when God tells you to do something, you should see the fruit, right? I made a shift. I made a shift. And I said, okay. As soon as I made that shift, y'all, I got a closing today. I've had a closing in the last, this is my 5th closing since I've made that shift. I'm gonna let that sink in. This is my 5th closing since I made the shift. I went from 0 to 5, just like that, back to back to back. So why did I delete my page? Let me tell you why I did delete it. Because God told me to. He say, if my mind is solely focused on what he has told me to do, I don't need that page. I just need this page, the process life. Yes, it was a lot of work. I invested a lot of time, and God was like, delete all of it. The entire channel. Listen, you only got to tell me one time. I'm that child. Tell me one time, and I got it, and I'm gonna run with it. So after I started seeing all the blessings coming and people, lives changing, and life changing, I was like, God, why you been telling me this? You got me thinking I'm on the right track. You know what he said? You didn't ask. You thought you knew. See, what we do is we hear the instruction, but we don't get direction. I know that's probably sounds the same. We hear the instruction, all right, you're gonna go into real estate. But which way to take? The direction. Which way should I go? Direction. How should I, approach this situation? Direction. Instructions, you got. Directions, you didn't ask. I was asking God, what should you have me to do? You want me to quit my job? What? He answered, yes. Quit your job, go into real estate. Great, I got it. Bam. And I'm out the door. Didn't wait, didn't ask God, didn't probe. Okay, now that you told me to do this, how you will have me to do it? How? How would you like for me to, market this thing? How all of this, how? Didn't ask that question. He said you didn't ask. And you wasn't in position to hear me even if you did. Or even if he did tell me, I wasn't in position to hear him because I was over there in the real estate aisle when I should have been over here in God's business aisle. My aisle, his aisle. My aisle had nothing on the shelves. His aisle had unlimited resources. So I say that to say this. Many times God has given you the instruction, but you haven't waited or asked for the direction. And that's why you may not be seeing the blessings flowing in your so-called business. We have to understand that God's business is different from our business. I know. But when you're a child of God, you start seeing the world differently. You start seeing situations differently. You start seeing relationships differently. You start approaching things differently. And I was like, dang, God gets the glory on both of them when you're doing it the right way. When you're doing it his way, everybody gets blessed. So now the people that I'm working with on the real estate side, they're getting a house. They're getting financial wealth, generational wealth. And people on the journal side, they're getting deliverance, healing, restoration, self-care, self-awareness. You name it, spiritual awareness, you name it, they're getting it. But when I was stuck over here in real estate, wasn't nobody getting nothing. Ain't got nothing. Yeah, I said it. So, when I decide to obey, not the seafood seasoning, that's another story too, y'all. Somebody thought I was talking about seafood seasoning when I said obey. Oh God, Jesus. But anyway, that's another story. But when I decide to obey, everyone gets blessed, including myself, including you. So that is why, in a nutshell, I deleted the channel. Voila! So I don't market like I used to for real estate because I'm not gonna say I don't have to. I'm not gonna say I don't have to. I just know that I have had to do very little effort. Should I say no effort at all? Just like God is saying, you take care of my business, I'll take care of your business. With that being said, I have 10 new journals. I don't say new, but I have 10 journals in all, which means I have about 7 new ones. Yeah. Release the flow by letting go. That's what I had to do. I had to release the flow by letting go. This journal has things that I saw happen in my life when I decided to release what I thought I was supposed to be doing. This journal has things I had to ask myself in order to release. What was causing me not to release? What was hindering me from seeing the blessings in my life? All of this stuff I put in the journal because this is what I had to go through. This is what I had to face. And I know there's somebody who need to release something so that you can see the flow of God in your life. I know it. I put it in there. The good, bad, ugly. I put everything in there because a lot of things we hold on to is what's causing us not to be open to what everything that God has for you. But I've stuck it in the journal to help somebody. It could probably be that one person that's listening to this video. You're at that stage where you're tired of being sick and tired, and you want to know what's causing your stagnation. What's causing you not to move? What is it that you need to release so that you can make the shift? I have another one called the shift. Because as soon as I released what I thought I was supposed to be doing, a shift had to be made. I grabbed a hold of the revelation. I saw, okay, this is what's causing the hindrance. Once you make that shift, now you need to figure out in the shift what you don't need to do and what you should do. And that's what this particular journal is all about. What's causing you not to make that shift after you have released what you think you should be doing, the things that you need to be doing in the shift, and the things that you should not be doing in the shift. I'm just saying. Then I have one called positivity. This is affirmations, self-love, self-care, things that we speak, things that we hear, things that we think. So sometimes you need to just kind of say, get up in the morning, look at who does God say I am? I am, I am, I am. What are the things that you need to start telling yourself? Because a lot of times we listen to what society says. We're not hearing what God's saying about you. You're a royal priesthood. So I have that. I call her the golden child. She's beautiful. And no, that's not me. I've had people think that was me, but it wasn't me. It's not me. So, I like my glasses, y'all. Just got me fixed. So that's the positivity one that I made that one because I remember when I did have low self-esteem. I remember I used to believe all the lies that the enemy used to tell me about me not being cute. He's such a liar. He be tripping. He just be lying. I remember when I thought that having a chocolate skin was not in. He be lying. It's in my skin and I love it. Let me see if I can get y'all a whole picture of me. Pop. Nobody want to see you. So I have so many of them. I can't even think of all of them at one time. But go to theprocesslife.com. I have changed the branding. Y'all, when God says shift, I shift for real. I have changed the branding. I've changed the colors. The colors are now black, gold, and a splash of pink. I've changed my website theme. I've changed the packaging. The packaging is beautiful. If you have not checked out the video with the new packaging and the orders that I was, please check that video out somewhere up here. So click down below and go ahead and order your journals. There's silk, there's soft touch, there's spirals, color, designs. I made the entire design. So if a period is out of place, that was me. A comma was out of place, that was me. A word was misspelled, that was me. So at least you know the imperfections in there was me. It wasn't outsourced or anything of the sort. Only thing that I outsourced is the printing. I design it, send to the printing company, and voila, I deliver them to you. Okay. I have 3 options now. I have the journals only, journal sets. It comes with the journal, the bookmark, journal, bookmark, and pen. And I have the journal gift sets. It comes with everything in the journal set, plus tea, pen holder, and a inspirational notebook. And they all come with their own protective layer when you get it. So it looks more royalty, luxury, and that's the feel I was going for, right? If you have any questions, please let me know below. Again, obey, not the obey seasoning. You know what I'm talking about. All right. So again, you will see us very soon. I just want to make sure I put this video out there so that you can kind of see why that channel was going and what's been going on with us. All right. I'm going to show you my entire, I'm going to see if you can see it. My entire wardrobe. Hopefully the lighting. Let me see. You see who down there, right? Butterpop. Hey, man. Hey, say hey. It's my belt. All right, guys, so thank you so much for watching. Please do not forget to comment below any comments you may have, any questions, all of that jazz. Let me know what's been up. Press that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Love you guys. Bye. Y'all know I'm special. Bye.